Hello, my name is Monica Hernandez, and this is my outline for the position as a Human Resource Executive. I will start my outline by sharing with you my interest in applying for this position as a Human Resource Executive for this private sector corporation. As a human resource professional, I have been drawn to interpret the law in the different settings I have been exposed to. Therefore, I think that this position is to be filled with someone whose main interest is to have the right approach towards the employers and employees while observing the law when it comes to discriminating employees and the impact it may place on the organization when unions are involved. The laws that are most important for business leaders to be knowledgeable about when the workforce is trying to unionize are Section 7 and Section 8 of the National Labor Relations Act, which clearly states that all employees have the right to form or join a union and that it is unfair to interfere with the process of forming a union. According to the National Labor Relations Board, Section 7 guarantees that all employees have the right to form a union, bargain through representatives of their own choosing, engage in bargaining activities, and seek protection from engaging in such activities. Section 8, on the other hand, makes it unfair for the employees to interfere with the employees' rights. Not facilitating the employees with the right to form a union could end up in legal issues like violating Section 8 of the National Labor Relations Act. According to the same, the National Labor Relations Act forbids employers from interfering with, restraining, or coercing employees in the exercise of rights relating to organizing, forming, joining, or assisting a labor organization for collective bargaining purposes, or form working together to improve terms and conditions of employment, or refraining from any such activity. Similarly, labor organizations may not restrain or coerce employees in the exercise of these rights. The role of unions in the modern American labor force is to ensure that employees' wages and compensations benefits are fair and appropriate to the amount of work employees invest into an organization. According to Walters and Michels, unions rise wages by 20% and compensation benefits by 28%. Unions reduce wage inequality. Unions can set a pay standards among employees. Unions help workers receive better health benefits and aid them on having a better pension plan. And lastly, unions help workers to receive paid leave and vacation time. A human resource functions do not differ much in a unionized private sector setting since the laws overseeing employers and employees are the same. While unionized employees are represented by the union and their bargaining is almost guaranteed, human resource managers must be aware of the law and should be ready to implement it whenever possible, regardless if the employee is represented by a union or not. According to the Society for Human Resource Management, the information of a union helps create employers' awareness because the employers learn about labor relations laws. Being knowledgeable of these laws will allow employers to proceed steady, careful, and lawful toward employees seeking unionization. Human resource professionals must be especially alert to the signs of organizing and the elevated risk that supervisors and managers may present if they are not trained to recognize the early signs of union activity. Human resource practitioners must also understand how they can and cannot respond to employees during this sensitive period. I don't have any preference on working with unionized or non unionized workforce because I believe that we have the responsibility to guard the employees' rights regardless of their status with a union. As a human resource executive, I will make sure that supervisors and managers are well informed of the employer's conduct that could violate the law, so we make no mistake when dealing with assignment of work, disciplinary actions, terminations, benefits, and pay. Treating employees with respect and recognizing their hard work would make them feel that there is no need for union representation. At the same time, if there is a union, we should be able to meet bargaining agreements in observance of the law. The best way for employees and employers to avoid a unionization effort is to ensure that employees do not feel the need to look for a labor union as the way to obtain better working conditions. They should be provided already. I will conclude my outline by adding that the best hands for an organization to be are the hands of a well-informed and capable human resource executive. I hope to be the human resource executive that you are looking for. Thank you for your time.